Castle gets inside, goes back outside. Wemby on the drive, bank shot, got it, and a foul. Already a chance for a three-point play.
That earlier in his career, these would have been like off-balance fadeaway dribble.
Champagnie slips. Castle gets inside. Castle lobs it up and an easy deuce for Victor Wembanyama.
Look, he just baits. He takes his time. Another little dribble in time, and now it's just dead.
Already 5 rebounds for Wembanyama. By the way, he said about Castle, he's got to throw the lobs a little higher.
They're still trying to figure it out.
Castle throws that one high enough, and another easy 2.
All Spurs early on. Stephon Castle, Victor Wembanyama. Get used to this combination. You're going to be seeing it for a long time.
Not exactly going out on a limb, are we?
I'm not. I'm really not. I'm saying we're marveling over it. I'm just telling people to get used to it.
I agree. There's the block.
Yeah, I don't think Victor Wembanyama was going to get beat on this one. He's got a better angle this time. And
some names that the casual NBA fan are not very familiar with. They're out there trying hard. Nice defense that time from Leons. Nate Williams able to run it down. Little Euro step and a bucket. There's Williams, very aggressive. Gets inside, kicks it up top. Podziemski has an open look. Gets it to go. His second three-pointer. Lead back up to a dozen as we hit the 3-minute mark here in the first. Podziemski lines up another shot. That one bounces around and drops through. He's in double figures already. He's got 10. Podziemski's also been getting a lot of rebounds in addition to all his scoring recently. Gets inside. Nice fake. Leon's shot is good. And a foul.
And it's a really nice cut. Podziemski does all the work. It's a beautiful fake right there.
Searching for an opening to get a shot off. Shot clock down to 5. Stripped and stolen by Fox. Throws it ahead. Beautiful pass, Champagnie. Defense leads to offense for the Spurs. They're back up 10. Score just under 19 per game. Vassell gets inside and an easy 2. Another beautiful pass. They've all worked on their lob passing because the assist will rack up. As Podziemski lets another one fly. That one in and out. They only have 9 players available tonight.
Again, there's just see the thing with the Warriors team, they don't have anybody that can really dominate and break off the dribble, that can shot create. They've got to run through their system, but Podziemski's the only guy that can break somebody off the dribble and create.
Harper gets inside, count it, and a foul.
He wanted that about waist high. He was going to shoot a 3 most likely, but then he had to make an adjustment and beat somebody off the dribble.
Only his 6th game of the season. Various injuries. Fox from 3-point range. Green does a nice job tipping it. Will Richard to Spencer. Right back to Richard. Inside. Banks it home. Beautifully executed fast breaks.
And just the Warriors getting out on the fast break. Now look, we already mentioned
games. Will Chamberlain probably did it about a dozen times, a couple of different seasons. That's before, but still a magnificent accomplishment. Seth Curry lets it fly and gets it to go. Curry doing a nice job shooting. 4 of 6 from the field. 27 and 13 in just 17 minutes. Spencer gets inside. His jumper's good at the buzzer. A nice finish for Golden State. Plumlee back in. Again, no Luke Cornett. Keldon Johnson spots up. Well short. Castle the rebound. Back up. Counted and a foul.
Castle didn't have to do much work on this rebound. It just ricochets right to him, but you see him position himself.
You understand what you're facing, and you're just waiting for this team to try and give you some hope, something to cheer for as Podziemski gets another bucket.
Some fancy footwork for Podziemski.
Couldn't buy one in the first half. Like I said, we put them on the line a little bit too much, but just proud of the effort. We got a way to spin some stops here and knock down a couple 3 balls.
Spencer talking about 29 free throw attempts through 3 quarters for San Antonio. Wemby hits another 3-pointer. You're at 7. That's what Wembanyama does to people. Right there. You're at 7. Soft touch. Can't get it. Wemby with his 16th rebound. 37 points. 16 boards. Barnes. Boy, talk about no defense.
And then on the other end, Harrison Bourne says, I'll take it all night long. San Antonio.
Spencer. He saw Wembanyama out near the perimeter like, I can shoot this one quick.
Yeah, he also took a dribble out to the perimeter to get space.
Wemby banks it home. And a lead back up to 20. He's got 39.
He picked that basketball up somewhere. It looked like between the top of the key and the three-point line. A couple of long strides, and then still has that soft touch at the end.
Yurtseven had only scored 17 points so far in his first 8 games with the Warriors. Wemby just kind of flipped it up, hoping to draw some contact. Well defended that time. Nate Williams goes in and throws it down. Fox fighting. Harrison Barnes lost the handle. Wemby right there to pick it up. His shot off the glass is good. 41 points for the second straight game. 18 rebounds now. Kellen Johnson maneuvers, can't get it. Yurtseven kicks it out, but Barnes right there. Fox a 3. Spencer with a 3. He's got 41 tonight. Vassell, good looking jumper there. He's had an off night shooting. That's his second field goal. Leon's little footwork blocked by Bryant. Williams goes inside. Shot blocked again. Bryant, another rejection. Williams tries again. Well defended. Barnes helps out that time. Where did he go to school, Richard?
I don't know. Final Four school, most likely, just judging by his talent and poise.
Arizona Wildcat. Castle for 3. 6 of them undrafted. Castle whips a pass. Barnes, corner 3. Got it. Timeout, Steve Kerr. Harrison Barnes. Portland has the tiebreaker between those two. Champagnie, corner 3. Gets it to go, and this is now the largest lead of the night. He's in double figures.
Are they up trapping right now?
Apparently so. Champagnie fakes, passes. Again, they've had 4 consecutive road games. They've won by 25 or more. It's incredible. Again, some of them against this. Cryer knocks that one down. Nice shot from Cryer. Champagnie. Bryant gets it back. Deflected. Bryant's going to try his corner 3. Barnes trying to tip it to himself. Oh, nice pass from Spencer. Williams should have an easy one and throws it down. Boy, Spencer barely touched it and threw it down the floor. Cryer gets that one. Yurtseven on the follow and throws it down. Yurtseven, 15 points. Harper on the follow, banks it home. Right now, Wembanyama on the bench with a 41-point, 18-rebound total. Most likely done for the night. Oh, great pass. Cryer and the foul. What a pass from Yurtseven.
Very physical game, but here's showing you a little bit of finesse and vision.
But when you think about the impact that you can have, you know, whether it's a backup point guard for certain stretches, Harrison Barnes with an opportunity for a 4-point play.
You hear so many people rave about what he does in so many different ways for a team and an organization. Nate Williams lets it fly. Williams gets his 3-pointer.
He knows he's likely going to be on a minutes restriction. He said he's not going to try to be Superman, but he also understands the sense of urgency to get some games under his belt before a potential play-in game.
I'm excited about that OKC. You getting to watch the 2 leading scorers in the league, Luka, Shea, going against each other.
It's one of the hardest we've had in many years because there's not just 1 or 2. There's multiple that you could really make a claim that they deserve to be MVP.
No, I agree. That and the first team All-NBA. But there are really 6 guys that were all first-team NBA worthy, and it's just, you know, I don't know how you choose the MVP, how you choose All-NBA first team. It's going to be an interesting award season.
7. Spencer knocks down the 3. He'll be now, after this victory, 26-2 in their last 28 games.
They almost had a 70-win season with Kawhi and that group, so they're used to winning here in this team.
Leon's banks it in. And without Steph Curry, they'll now be 13-24. And that'll do it. The winning streak is now 10 for San Antonio.
It's on. ESPN on Disney+. Turn it on.